What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm basically just gonna give you a little update of my pregnancy, kind of just tell you where I'm at, and then I'm also gonna get a little bit deep about pregnancy in general. I kind of just want to tell you about some of the struggles that I've gone through, or what I've noticed that's a little bit different that I caught on, or like some personality changes. I first want to give you guys a little update. I did have my 36-week appointment earlier on this morning. I just got back from it, but I kind of just want to tell you what my doctor told me. First of all, when your doctor checks your cervix, is it just me, or is it like the most uncomfortable thing ever? Like, I hate, she's just like, okay, like open wide, and then like, I don't know, it's so uncomfortable for me. I hate it. Don't like the feeling of it. I mean, why would you like the feeling of it? Duh. Like, I don't know, but it was just really uncomfortable. She did feel my baby's head though, which is a good thing, because last week she did not feel my baby's head, and she said that if she didn't feel it this week, she would have to do an ultrasound and kind of see my baby's position. But because it's head down, that means we're in a good position. She's gonna be here anytime soon, meaning that I need to get my stuff together, meaning that I'm gonna be a freaking mom. A mom. Like, I don't know if it's really hit me yet. It already hit my boyfriend. He's over here like, oh shit, I have to do this, I have to get this, I have to do that. He's more prepared, or more mentally like with it than I am. I'm like ready, like, you know, I'm ready, but my boyfriend thinks I'm way too calm about it. I'm just buying stuff and getting like, you know, like so excited that he's like, dude, do you not understand, like, we're gonna be parents, this shit's gonna be real, like, we're not gonna get any sleep, we're not gonna do this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I know that, but it hasn't really gotten to me yet. I haven't prepared myself mentally for what's coming, and I need to start doing that. She also did say that I'm still a loose 1 centimeter dilated. If you guys didn't see my last video, my doctor told me that I was already a centimeter dilated. It hasn't changed, it's still in the same spot, so we're at a good pace. So far, natural birth is like the go-to, like that's what's gonna happen. I hope it stays like that. About like epidural and all that, I want to be a bad bitch. I want to be brave and not get it. I kind of want to test myself. I do have a high pain tolerance as it is, but labor is so different. Like, I feel like it's gonna be a different kind of pain tolerance. I never got really bad cramps when it came to periods. Like, I always had pretty decent cramps. I never really like stressed over about a period, or couldn't go out because of a period or anything like that. So I know it's not like the same, but if I can tolerate period cramps to an extent, I feel like I could be able to tolerate pregnancy labor and contractions. I don't know. But I'm hoping that hopefully I don't have to get the epidural. But if by any chance like it's really bad and I really can't take it, I'm gonna tell that doctor or that nurse, whoever puts it on you, go ahead honey, because I cannot do this anymore and I am in freaking pain. So now what I really wanted to get to about the whole pregnancy stuff is kind of more or less about personality and like pregnancy hormones, depression, and the roller coaster ride that is all like within it. If you guys are aware, pregnancy, it's a whole different thing. A woman goes through a shit ton of changes, extreme changes that makes them react in certain ways or just be a little bit different. It's kind of like an extremely long period. I know when some of you females have periods, because you know I'm one of them too, you have your little mood swings, you be acting a little bit bitchy, you know, like we can all admit to that. So imagine that for 9 months straight, and all those mood changes and all those crazy attitudes and all those, you know, getting mad at your boyfriend because of this and this and that. Girl, that's been me this whole pregnancy. I feel so bad for him, but then like, you know, I don't feel bad, but I could be a little bit crazy sometimes. I have moments where I bawl out into tears some nights and cry it out or whatever. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say my life is all rainbows and sunshine. I do go through some shit. It's been kind of heavy on me when personal stuff happens at home, and then I kind of take it out on my boyfriend. I'm not very good when it comes to expressing my emotions. if that makes sense. I don't want to get too into detail about it, but there has been like some past trauma, and I've kind of like learned the hard way on how to deal with my emotions. And oh my gosh, I am so lucky that my boyfriend has put up with me through all this, because oh, I don't blame him if he would have left by now. I do not blame him. I am not the easiest person to handle. I mean, but then again, neither is he. He's got his little moments. He's a little bipolar too. I'm not gonna lie to you. But we've learned how to communicate with each other, and I feel like that's the best thing that you could do when it comes to your relationship. Just learn how to communicate. Pregnancy is not easy at all. Pregnancy is a blessing, but there is like the triumphs and craziness involved in it. First of all, the woman's body is changing like crazy. Second of all, it's a lot of different feelings and whatever, and then it's also hitting like the person at the same time, like, okay, this is changing, this is gonna change, or I have to change into a different lifestyle and whatnot. And as you guys are aware, I did get pregnant pretty young. When I got pregnant, I was 18, and then I turned 19 like 2 months later. So I was still really young. I was fresh out of high school. My boyfriend was literally had just turned 18, and it was just a new thing for us. We were not expecting to be parents whatsoever, but luckily, like, now we're so blessed, and we're really grateful and excited to see our beautiful baby girl, or whatever. Like, we're super excited. But whenever in the beginning, like, you don't plan something and then all these new changes come into you, you have to really get set on your job, you have to really focus and do certain things, you know, it really stresses you out. Right now my main focus is getting a real estate license and then finishing my associate's degree and trying to get that out of the way. And then my boyfriend is working full-time. We're trying to just get our stuff together. We are planning on moving out in the next month or so, so hopefully that goes good and we can, you know, be together. So temporarily I am staying here at my parents' house. The room is kind of a mess and not the cutest, but you know, it has everything that I need so far. And then within like the next month or so, I'll be out of here, and you know, it'll be a lot more handled and situated. Luckily, like when I left my job, I'm a big saver. I have like that mentality just to be reasonable and responsible with my money. So when I left that job, I did have a good sum of money saved up. So that has helped us a lot. I haven't really wasted any money. I'm pretty set, and so is my boyfriend, which has helped us. And I want to like give a huge thanks to God for literally being on our sides, because we are a pretty young couple, but luckily like we're okay. At first we were struggling a little bit, but I feel like that's everyone. You're always gonna struggle, you're always gonna go through shit, especially when you're barely starting off. Of course, if you're a young mom, it's not going to be easy. You have to rethink everything. Like, okay, is this what's best for me and my family? Is this what's this and that? And to be honest, I got so stressed out in the beginning. I was going nuts. I didn't know I was doing the right thing. I didn't know I was going the right way. Everything just came together, and now I want to say that I am at a pretty good pace. I am really excited to be a mom. I cannot wait. I feel like it was like meant to be. I was just meant to be a mom. I wasn't mad when I found out I was pregnant. I'm gonna tell you that. I know I was really young, but I wasn't like upset. I was just more like, oh, okay, like it is what it is. I didn't really care. I do want to talk about a little bit of like body changes. Your body does change. It's probably not going to be the same as you were used to. Before I was pregnant, I was weighing at 120, and now I currently weigh 158 pounds. So I have gained 38 pounds throughout my whole pregnancy. My doctor tells me that I've gained more than what I should have, but to be honest, I feel like I look pretty much the same. My belly isn't extremely big, so I feel like I'm just filling in. I am really young, so I think my body is just filling in different areas and, you know, like growing, which I don't mind. I'm okay with it. I think every body is beautiful, every shape or form. Just be confident, be comfortable, and you're gonna be fine. I know there's a crazy amount of changes going on everywhere, but to be honest, I'm just learning how to embrace it. At first, I was struggling a little bit with trying to embrace it, but I feel like with my positive energy and my boyfriend's positive energy reminding me constantly, like, you are beautiful, you look great, you look amazing. It's just your body growing into, you know, it's like motherly body, if that makes sense. All I can really say is just take care of yourself, eat healthy, and as long as you're like healthy, then that's pretty much all that matters. Doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter what size you are, girl, you are beautiful, and that is like facts. You're stunning. Don't worry about what your body looks like. You are stunning. But yeah, pretty much these past 36 weeks have been a hell of a ride. Sometimes I am like, wee, and then sometimes I'm just like, holy shit. Sometimes I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just want to cry. It's all over the place. I understand. I'm just waiting for those contractions to hit. I'm just waiting for that moment. I had some, I think, what are they called? Braxton Hicks contractions, and it's basically like these practice contractions that you get. And I was at his aunt's house and I got really bad like a bad contraction, and you can feel it because your stomach gets so stiff and it kind of starts around your like belly and stuff. Oh my gosh, I was like in pain, not crazy pain, but I was just like, oh my gosh, why do I feel like this? I don't feel good, like, oh. And then I got one a little bit right after it. So I was just like, oh my gosh, is this the day? Am I going to go into labor right now? But luckily I was not, because I was not ready for that. I am in the last month of my pregnancy, so literally any day now. Any day she will be here. But I cannot wait for that day. Also, mentioning the whole COVID situation, it's tough. It has been pretty tough because visitation. My boyfriend only went to like 2 appointments. And well, I'm not gonna lie, he went to more, but the first one that he went to was for the 20-week appointment that they do to kind of check her anatomy. That was the one appointment that he got to go to. And then we tried to do the 4D pictures where you can kind of see their face shape or whatever, and we went like 3 times because our baby would not budge. She was always laying on her placenta facing the other way, so you couldn't see anything. She just doesn't want us to see her. So we don't know what she looks like or have an idea. We're gonna have to wait and find out. But he went to like 3 of those. That was about it. He's never been to any other appointments with me. Now that she's able to move and like do all these crazy kind of spins, he's always seeing it. We're always talking to her, we're reading to her, or doing, you know, like trying to get more interactive with her. Just because I did hear that if you communicate with your baby and you also read to them, it does help with like their education or with them processing things a lot better when they get out. Yeah, pregnancy is not easy. Don't expect it to be all butterflies and rainbows and sunshine, whatever. It's gonna be a ride. There's gonna be some tough times, some tough moments, but all I can tell you is best of luck. You're gonna do great. You just gotta adjust. You really just have to adjust to it. Also, before I forget, I do want to give you a quick little baby bump. So let me show you really fast. So I am wearing a sweater, but if I do lift it up, this is my belly. This is my belly from the side. So yeah, pretty sturdy and big there. She does move around and kick like crazy, especially at nighttime. I swear nighttime is like, oh, I'm kind of nervous because I feel like she's always going to be awake at night or something, because that's literally the time of the day where she's bothering me and I can't sleep at all. This probably will be the last video where I kind of update you guys. Everything else would be more of just taking you guys along the ride with my pregnancy and then showing you guys my different delivery videos. So hopefully that comes soon. I am so ready to see her. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and stay tuned for next week's video. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe because I do post every week, or I try to post every week. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.